Hi everyone, good evening. So we are now live. Hi Bon. Hello Isagani, see you soon. Hi Cha. All right, I'll start in a bit. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. So let's start. Okay, so first of all, my name is Jax Basilgo, and I'm a registered nurse by profession. By background, I used to work in a BPO company. Also, I'm a Usana's certified product trainer. So tonight, I'll be talking about healing reactions. All right? Okay, so healing reactions is a common experience if ang body natin is undergoing a healing process. So it happens to those people who are like, let's just say, changing their regular diets or lifestyle into healthier ones. Like for those people na yung diet nila is mixed, like meat and some fruits and veggies. Tapos they will switch into vegetarian or fruit juice diet. They experience healing reactions. Another example is people who undergo dry or water fasting or even intermittent fasting, they experience healing reactions. Fasting kasi is one of the way that your body can rest at saka cleanse. People din na nag-undergo ng chiropractic treatment at yung nagpa-homeopathy treatment, meron ding nagpapa-reflexology, tapos naka-experience din ng healing reactions, yung mga other alternative medicines. And also, people rin na nag-add ng supplements sa kanilang diet undergoes healing reactions. So the question is healing reactions bad? All right. So the answer is no. Actually, healing reactions is a good sign. Bakit? Because your body is responding to the treatment or diet you are doing, meaning may effect ang ginagawa mo at your body is starting to heal. So healing reactions is your body's natural response. So the key word is natural. It does happen. Alright, so though hindi lahat nag-undergo ng healing reactions or hindi lang siguro nila na-notice kasi minimal lang yung na-experience nila na healing reaction, so kaya ganun. Meaning, mahirap siyang i-avoid, but the good thing is you can manage it. Alright, so now healing reactions, sometimes called healing crisis, detox reactions, cleansing reactions, or Hersheimer reaction. That's the medical term. But for me, personally, I prefer calling it healing responses or healing events. Sometimes kasi, when people hear the word reactions or crisis, it sounds negative to them. That's why I prefer calling it healing responses or healing events. So now, our Cell Essentials has 3 action support. Number 1 is nourish, 2 is protect, and number 3 is renew, right? So you need to remember, USANA supplements are potent and at optimal nutrients ang nai-introduce sa katawan natin. So dahil dyan, natutulungan ng products natin ang katawan na i-remove yung mga naipong toxins. Kaya normal lang na meron talagang mga clients na nakaka-experience ng healing events. So, when does healing reaction happens? That's a question. So, this happens when the cells release toxins into the circulation, but the elimination organs like the skin, lungs, liver, kidneys, bladder, and gastrointestinal tract are not able to eliminate them quickly enough. So, the toxins remain in the circulation and affect our body. So, sabihin natin na yung toxins sa ating katawan has been accumulated throughout the years like environmental toxins, chemicals that we were exposed to, mga chemicals na ginagamit natin sa araw-araw. Well, at safe level naman yun, but as we continue to expose ourselves to those, na-absorb ng katawan. Like the hair dyes, nail polish, mga lotions, or cosmetics. Ina-absorb yan ng katawan natin at na-metabolize naman sa liver. Kaya lang, it will depend on how strong your liver is. Kaya kapag hindi na-metabolize at mailabas, maiipon yun sa loob. Or even the food we eat. Regular diet ng mga tao ngayon includes GMO or genetically modified organism foods, fast foods, mahilig tayo sa dilata, noodles, preserved foods, tocino, what else? Hot dog, longganisa, yung iba nagsasabaw nga pero meron na bang MSG, magic sarap, broth cubes, and mahilig din yung Pinoy sa matatamis, maaalat, at malalasang pagkain. Alright? So, kapag ito, ni-release ng cells ang toxins, tapos hindi agad-agad ma-eliminate ng katawan natin, nakakaramdam tayo ng healing reaction symptoms. Kaya, importante rin na alam natin ang diet o lifestyle ng client natin. If possible, medical history para maintindihan natin kung bakit nagkakaroon siya ng mga ganitong symptoms. So, aside from that, isa rin sa mga reason na nagkaka-healing reactions if yung mga pathogens o yung mga bacteria, viruses, at mga candida yeast infection sa katawan natin ay namamatay. So, pag namatay kasi sila, mag-release sila yung tinatawag nating endotoxins. So, kapag na-detect ng katawan natin ang toxins na ni-release ng cells at yung endotoxins na galing sa mga namatay na pathogens, it will signal our white blood cells or fighting cells to take it out. If gumagana na ang immune response natin, then it can cause inflammation. Okay? So, let me just say this as well. A little bit segue. Inflammation, when you say inflammation, it is the mother of all diseases. Alright? Marami kasing mga tao na sinasabi nila healthy sila, kaya ayaw nilang supplements. But, nakakaramdam sila ng mga pains, headache, hindi masyadong nakakatulog, o kaya naman nakakaramdam ng panghihina. So, nowadays, hindi talaga enough sabihin natin dahil wala tayong sakit, healthy na tayo. So, going back, di ba sabi ko, inflammation. So, dalawa kasi yung inflammation eh. May tinatawag tayong acute inflammation at saka chronic inflammation. So, when you say acute, that is short term. So, acute inflammation is an immune response. So, it's okay. But sa chronic, ito yung inflammation na matagal na. at nadidevelop into degenerative diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and many, many more. So if may acute inflammation, it's a good sign. It means the body is fighting back. Kaya lang, maraming tao takot sa inflammation kasi nga masakit, namumula-mula, hindi maigalaw ang joints, nilalagnat, giniginaw, masakit ang muscles, walang ganang kumain, nasusuka, at marami pang iba. Siyempre, di ba, natatakot ang mga clients natin pag hindi nila naiintindihan ang nangyayari. So, yung iba, talagang titigil sa pag-inom. Right? So, it's so important na we educate them about healing reactions. So, the higher the toxins or the endotoxins in the body, the worse the healing reactions. Normally, duration ng healing reaction is up to 3 days. But kapag medyo mataas ang toxins, mas matagal ang healing process. Kaya it's so important talaga na mag-guide at ma-follow up natin yung mga users natin. So, I have here some of the healing reactions. By the way, this is for general information only. Okay? I'm not a doctor, but this discussion ay galing sa mga na-research kong information tungkol sa topic na ito. So, if sa tingin nyo, hindi healing reactions yung na-experience nyo o masyadong malubha yung mga symptoms, I suggest to have yourself checked. Baka kasi symptom talaga yan ng isang malalang sakit. Ang challenge rin kasi natin sa mga clients are hindi sila nagpapa-check up o takot magpa-check up o kaya naman hindi nila sinasabi yung tunay nilang condition at kusang iinom ng Usana tapos pag na-experience ng healing reaction, sisisihin ang products dahil nag-worse yung sakit nila. So, mas makakatulong if alam ng clients natin ang tunay na kondisyon ng katawan nila at alam rin natin ang tunay na status ng health nila. So, para if ever mag-take man sila ng Usana, may naiintindihan nila na part ng healing process ang symptoms. Okay? So, here are just some. Number 1 is skin irritation or rashes, skin rashes. So, isa sa mga elimination organ ay ang skin. Sign ito na nag-improve yung immune function. Tinutulungan ng products natin na i-move out yung toxins gamit ang skin. Kadalasan kasi naiipon ang mga toxins sa subcutaneous fats sa ilalim ng ating skin. So that's why nagkaka-skin irritation or rashes. Or kaya naman kapag medyo weak ang kidneys to eliminate, nire-route ng katawan ang toxins sa skin para doon lumabas. May cases rin when it comes to this is, nung bata pa ay pinapainom ng antihistamine, yung for the allergies, ang nangyayari, instead na mailabas yung toxins, sinupress ng antihistamine ang natural process. Kaya nung lumaki na, tapos na-take na ng Usana, lumabas ang rashes. Dapat kasi talaga ilabas yun. Okay? What else? May cases rin or yung iba ay nagkakaroon ng pimples. So maraming factors na nagkaka-pimples. It could be hormonal or diet. Ang na-observe ko or na-notice ko na kadalasang nagkaka-pimples na healing reaction ay yung mga clients na mahilig sa meat at dairy products. Kasi what happened is, nung change nila yung diet nila into plant-based diet, unti-unting nawawala ang pimples. So, taking supplements is not enough. We also really need to have a change of lifestyle. dapat rin nating tulungan ang ating katawan, okay, by changing our diet as well. And then, for those nagkaka-pimples, makakatulong din if they add Usana probiotics to reduce the inflammation and encourage growth of good bacteria sa gut. Okay? And then, another healing reaction, ito nakakatuwa to kasi, di ba sinasabi natin more energy. What happened to some is, talagang inaantok if they took Usana, or if they're taking Usana, or sleepiness. So, ang explanation nito is, the major repair of our body happens when we sleep. So, if ever inaantok ka, it signals your brain to sleep para magkaroon ng repair at recovery yung katawan natin. So, if ever nga gusto mong like madaling mag-repair, tulog ka ng 10 to 12 hours while taking our products. So, let's just say, nagka-flu ka, tapos you just need to take actually, what you need to do is take 8 pairs a day of Cell Essentials, tulog ka lang ng tulog, then 2 days, wala agad yung flu mo. Ganun kabilis. Alright? And then, nangyayari din ang sleepiness kapag nagre-repair yung liver mo, lalo na pag may liver concerns ka, o medyo na-abuse mo yung liver mo, like mahilig kang uminom, mag-smoke, maglagay ng kung ano-ano sa katawan, may instances din that if liver yung concern, may lumalabas na rashes. Right? Part yun ng healing process. What else? Headache. Okay, so masakit ang ulo. So, when you say headache, indication na may clogging sa ugat ng brain. At nung nag-improve ang blood circulation sa katawan mo dahil uminom ka ng Usana, ayun, nagkaka-headache ka. So, it's really a good sign. At least maklear yung bumabara at eventually lumilinaw pa ang paningin ng mga mata mo. And then, kasama rin sa pag-improve ng blood circulation ay ear ringing. Yung parang may naririnig kang siyok o ingay. So, kasi ear ringing is for circulation of the blood. Pag nag-improve yan, yun, it happens. And then, yung iba, pag nag-improve yung blood circulation, iinit yung katawan. And then, if nag-improve naman yung circulation sa mata mo, nagkakaroon ka ng BPIs or nagluluha-luha. Aside from that, inilalabas niya yung mga waste matter na nasa mata mo. Yung iba, pag nag-improve yung blood circulation, nakakaramdam ng numbness, o kaya parang nafe-feel mo na may maliliit na tumutusok sa arms o kaya sa legs mo. So, it's a good sign. Okay? I have here as well, faster heartbeat. Okay? So, those people na may heart conditions, usually nakaka-experience nito. It happens na since meron silang heart condition, hindi regular or medyo mahina yung pumping ng kanilang heart. Tapos, when they take Cell Essentials na may coenzyme Q10, which gives energy to cells, they will feel stronger and normal heartbeats. So, some interpret it as like palpitations, which is for them it's negative. Actually, it's not, but it's a positive sign. What just really happened is nagnormal lang yung beating ng kanilang heart. Okay? And then, manotice mo rin for those people na merong anemia at saka thyroid problem, they experience faster heartbeats. What else? Diarrhea. So, diarrhea, possible cause, merong colon inflammation, colon concern. If you have noticed na If it's oily, tapos yung discharge is 2 to 3 times a day. So, possible colon inflammation. I have an experience that my client is experiencing diarrhea. Pero sabi naman niya, hindi siya nanghihina. So, parang, like, okay lang siya. Pero, yun lang, parang nag-increase yung discharges niya. So, when I asked her, meron pala siyang history ng amoebiasis. So, i-move out talaga yan ng katawan natin if you're taking cell essentials. Okay, or Usana products natin. Alright? What else? Flatulence or utot ng utot. Okay? So, yung iba parang, lagi akong umuutot pag naka-cell essential. So, what happened is, nag-improve yung movement ng muscles sa digestive tract. So, magiging mas maganda ang pagdaloy ng pagkain sa tiyan. Okay? For some, they experience phlegm or cough. So, if you experience this, your lung cells is reactivated and trying to flush out the irritant. So, it could be a pollen or it could be a pathogen, a bacteria, or virus na nasa lung. So, it's a good sign. What else? Thirst or uhaw. So, since fully nourished yung cells mo by taking our products, so nag-increase din ang activity ng cells. Kaya it needs more water. So just like exercise, increased activity means increased water intake, right? So that's what happened. What else? Frequent urination. So possible cause, possible inflammation sa kidney. Just continue taking. It will stabilize when the condition improves. Alright? O kaya, frequent urination, yung blood sugar in the body is eliminated. So, it happened to me. So, I have noticed that if I drink, let's say, milk tea, o kaya food or drinks high in sugar, so, parang nagkakaroon ng sensitivity yung katawan ko sa sugar. So, ihi ako ng ihi. Oo. So, yun yung na-notice ko. What else? For some, it's foul-smelling urine. So, medyo mabaho ang ihi. So, nag-clear yung toxin sa katawan. Usually, ang inilalabas niya is yung preservatives. So, that's why talagang mabaho yan. And then, yung iba is blood in the urine. So, possible na nag-dislodge yung bladder or kidney stones. Okay? I also encounter, for me, I think this is not a healing reactions, pero most of the time, I was asked with this na parang nung nag-start sila mag-take ng Usana, parang mas gusto pa nilang kumain or gumana yung, diba, yung appetite nila. So, what happened is your body, okay, by the time you take Usana, your body signals your brain, okay, to take more of the nutrients that was introduced sa katawan mo, which is Usana supplements, but we interpret it as we need to eat more food. Oo. So, most na naka-feel nito ay yung mga clients na hindi masyadong mahilig mag-fruits and vegetables. So, if this happens or if you have clients na they tell you parang gumana yung appetite ko, tapos ayoko nito kasi baka tataba ako, 'di ba? So, what can I advise is you just need to increase the dosage of cell essentials. Kasi I have also noticed na yung mga naka-experience nito is they're just taking cell essentials like once or twice a day. But your body really need more of the nutrients. That's the reason why we encourage to increase the dosage. So I have a client, yun, sabi niya na parang gumana yung kain niya. So, I advise her to take the Cell Essentials. So, just say like 4 times a day for 2 weeks. So, mga fourth day pa lang niya, sabi niya, hindi na raw siya like madaling magutom. Okay, so yun lang pala yung needed ng body niya. Like, we need to feed the cells with the right nutrients. So, if ever, you have clients naman na sinasabi nila parang um, hindi na ako nag-decrease, let's just say nag-decrease yung appetite nila. So, explanation naman doon is well-fed na cells, so requires less food. Okay? What else I have here? Ito. Yung product natin, parang diagnostics din siya. Kasi based sa mga symptoms or healing reactions na lumalabas, nagkaka-idea din tayo sa mga possible problem ng clients natin. O kaya, if alam natin ang sakit nila, possible na malaman din natin kung ano ang possible healing reactions. So, kagaya ng isang client ko, sabi niya parang she felt bloated. So, at that time, bago pa naman ako, I was not really asking her yung history niya or what, if meron siyang sakit. So, when I asked her, I have known na meron pala siyang ulcer. So, it was a healing reaction, a good sign that there is already a healing that is happening sa gut niya. Okay, so parang it's an indication na parang ma-diagnose mo based sa mga healing responses nila. Kung ano ba talaga yung real condition nila. So, by the way, healing reactions as well, or healing reaction is also defined, okay, take note of this. Healing reaction is also defined as temporary worsening of the condition before you get better. So, let's just repeat that. Healing reactions is also defined as temporary worsening of the condition before you get better. So, with this statement, I want you to think of renovating the house. 'Di ba kapag nag-renovate ka, syempre maraming i-repair. Tapos, ang kalat-kalat, ilalabas ang mga dumi, may sisirain, may aayusin. So, kapag naayos na, lilinisin, hanggang sa naging maganda na ang resulta, right? So, same sa katawan natin, it undergoes like renovation. So, for some, sasama muna yung pakiramdam nila before magiging okay. So, the most common yung I have observed is yung mga merong arthritis. So, yung symptoms nun, di ba, is like joint pain. So, kapag nag-healing reactions, ang nangyayari, lalong sumasakit yung joints nila. So, what happen is, nilalabas niya ang toxins, what is causing it. So, pag lumabas na, then it will be nourished, and then renewed. So, ang ganda diba? So, it's normal. What else? High blood sugar. So, some notice na parang hindi bumababa ang blood sugar o kaya tumaas ang blood sugar. Ang nangyayari, yung excess na sugar sa cells, inilalabas niya, kaya pumunta sa blood, and when you check blood sugar, talagang tumaas, 'di ba? So, but after niyan, what will happen is it will be excreted excreted ng katawan through the urine. Okay? And then well, what I have also noticed, usually magpipik yan like after 3 weeks of taking Usana products. So, I advise my clients na, like, di ba merong mga clients na mahilig magpa-laboratory? Like, laboratory each month. O kaya, like, every 2 weeks. So, I suggest, if ever they have, nagpa-laboratory sila ngayon, they can have their next laboratory, like, after, like, 2 to 3 months. That's what would I suggest. Okay? Kasi pag right after 3 weeks or 1 month, baka nag-healing process pa yan. So, when they check the blood, for them, walang improvement. O baka mas lalo pang tumaas ang blood sugar. What else? High blood pressure. So, yung blood circulation nag-improve, pero yung bara-bara sa ugat andyan pa, kaya tumaas ang presyon. Pero kapag na-activate na yung mga microphages sa katawan, kini-clear up nila yung fatty deposits sa ugat. So, that's the time blood pressure will reduce. Okay? Cervical problem, ang nangyayari is, if the client has cervical problem, nag-i-increase yung menstrual discharges and pain, o kaya may blood clots na lumalabas sa puwerta. Liver cirrhosis, if ito yung kondisyon ng client, pwedeng magpupo na may dugo. Okay? And then, yung mga taong mataas ang uric acid level, some nakaka-feel na masakit ang katawan. Well, depende pa rin yun. Kasi baka iba pang conditions ang client. So, there are cases din na during the healing process at yung clients natin ay matagal na on medications. So, di ba, meron tayong mga clients na ganyan. It's like mga 10 years, 15 years on medication. Di ba? Grabe. So, just imagine the toxins. Okay? So, what happened? Tapos, kung nag-Usana sila, parang nagkakaroon sila ng iba't ibang symptoms at the same time. Like, ang nangyayari, may headache, tapos sumasakit ang tiyan, nanghihina. So, parang masyadong marami. So, what happened is, may chances na yung na-feel ng clients are side effects ng mga gamot. So, we really need to be careful if healing reactions ba talaga yun o side effects ng mga gamot na iniinom ng clients. What happened kasi ilalabas yun, part ng healing process at para maging mas malinis ang loob ng katawan. So, the question is, bakit kailangan ilabas ang toxins? The more matagal ang toxins sa katawan, it can lead to chronic inflammation o sakit. O if may sakit ka na, tapos andyan pa yung ibang toxins, it can make your condition worse. So you really need to take it out. Endure the healing reactions. Okay? Just imagine pag hindi yan lumabas. I cannot imagine what kind of disease that you will have. Diba? Well, isa rin sa mga reasons kung bakit kailangan ilabas. Kasi isa sa mga rason kung bakit maraming namamatay sa ICU dahil sa overdosage ng medications. Ang nangyayari kasi, kahit anong lakas ng gamot ang ibigay, hindi umiepekto ang gamot. Dahil ang katawan ng patient ay masyadong toxic. So, parang na-immune sa meds. So, sa taas ng toxicity ng katawan, binablock niya ang function ng gamot. Kaya hindi gumagaling. And what happened? Eventually, they die. Pero yung mga patients na nagyuyusana, tapos sabihin natin na ICU, talagang nabubuhay. Nagre-respond kasi ang katawan sa gamot. Kasi walang bacteria or toxins, wherein nagiging sensitive ang katawan, which is mas maganda. Alright? And then, na-observe or ma-observe mo talaga na mas nagiging sensitive ang katawan natin sa mga toxins kung matagal ka nang nagyuyusada. Personally, I have observed kapag pag nakakain ako ng, let's say, food, tapos, di ba, malasa, masarap, tapos, right after that, inaantok ako, alam ko na agad na may MSG ang pagkain. So, yun, sensitive, naging sensitive yung katawan ko sa MSG. What else? I have also experienced na nung nakasakay ako ng taxi, tapos, di ba, parang ang baho ng sigarilyo. Noon kasi, I can just tolerate it eh. Pero, nung nagyuyusana na ako, talagang ang sakit-sakit na sa ilong. Parang, ang sakit, hindi ko kaya to. So, what happened? I asked the driver na ipa-open yung windows. So, mga ganong sensitivity. Alright? I also encounter a question last time. The question is, possible ba ang healing reactions ay lumabas after 3 weeks or a month of taking Usana? I know you also have that experiences, right? So, the answer is yes. Possible. Okay? So, when you take our products, healing process takes time. So, it nourishes and renew our organ one at a time. So, it could be what happened, let's just say, for the first few weeks of taking Usana, it took care first of your blood circulation. Okay? So, you felt good, more energy. Okay? And then, after 3 weeks, it starts the healing process of your liver. Then, after 3 weeks, you start having skin itchiness and you become sleepy. So, these instances will really depend kung gaano ka-toxic ang katawan natin. Okay? And then, possible rin that this happened, that late lumabas yung healing reaction if, okay, ang client is under dosage ang pag-inom ng Usana. So, let's just say, based sa condition ng client, kailangan talagang 4 times a day kasi masyadong hindi naman worse, pero maluba yung sakit. Tapos, kailangan 4 times a day. Tapos, yung client only took like once a day. So, yung pag-start ng healing process is masyado slow. Kasi, under dosage eh. So, let's just say, till after a month and a half, dumating na sa healing level. Okay, so, doon pa lumabas ang healing reactions. So, mas better talaga to take our products at optimal doses. I do understand na yung iba namamahalan, okay, pero it will take time yung effects if ever like once a day lang. Okay? So, I really suggest 2 to 4 times a day, if possible. You can add optimizers. Alright? So, going back, okay, going back to healing reactions, if you experience healing reactions, what we advise is ipagpatuloy lang ang pag-inom. Okay? What we can do is, if ever the client experience healing reactions, pwede natin i-adjust yung dosage. Alright, so let's just say for the naka-experience siya ng healing reaction, so let's just say yung client ang take ng up to 4 times a day, and then what we can do is we can advise that for the first week, let's just say once a day muna. And then on the second week, let's increase the dosage, okay? Unti-unti, and up to the desired dosage based sa condition. So, since hindi maiiwasan ang healing reaction, what we can do is to manage it. So, I advise that you can add Biomega and Proflavanol C because this optimizers has anti-inflammatory effects, and add Usana Probiotics because it can neutralize endotoxins. It can improve our gut motility at saka it can improve other detox pathways. So in that way, hindi masyadong mararamdaman ang healing reactions. Alright? So, as of now, yun lang muna yung masishare ko about healing reactions. So, hopefully, you learned something. And then, I thank you so much for tuning in. If ever you have questions about healing reactions, you can PM me. Okay? And then, hopefully you also enjoy the talk. Okay? So, just enjoy the rest of the evening and bye for now.